Now, another trial underway today is the first criminal court hearing on Choi Soon-sil, the friend of impeached President Park, at the center of a massive corruption scandal. Choi, along with two former presidential aides, is suspected of being involved in the case there. Our Jangho is live at the Seoul Central District Court. Now, Jangho, has the hearing for today come to an end?
Good evening, Conn-young. Yes, it has. The trial ended about half an hour ago. It was a lengthy trial, but not totally unexpected, as there was a long list of charges to get through. In fact, just reading out the charges took an hour at the beginning of the trial, and there was almost 10,000 pages worth of documents and evidence to consider as well. Now, there's been much public and media attention, as it's the first time the three principal suspects of this scandal has been seen in the same room. Those suspects are Choi Soon-sil, President Park's longtime friend and confidant, An Jong-bum, Park's former senior secretary for policy coordination, and Jangho, a former presidential secretary. Now, Choi is facing charges of abuse of power and attempted fraud, while An and Jung are being charged as accomplices.
Now, Jangho, the whole point of today's hearing was to lay out the charges and the suspects' defenses. So, how did Choi and the others plead?
Well, they all denied all charges, but they all answered in slightly different variances. I mean, Choi, for example, pleaded that there were many unfair accusations against her and called on the court to reveal the truth. An said he would fully engage with the trial and answer all questions, while Chung actually asked for his case to be delayed. He said key notes intended for his lawyers were taken during a raid of his detention cell by the independent counsel team on Tuesday, and that he needed to consult with his attorney more. He was subsequently dismissed with a decision to be reviewed later. Now, although today's hearing went on for about 5.5 hours, as you said, the main role was to present the charges and establish the arguments. The next hearing is set for next Wednesday, but if today's trial is anything to go by, it could be a while before a resolution is reached. Conn-young?
All right, our Kwon Jangho at the Seoul Central District Court. Thank you, Jangho.